Welcome, welcome. I'm excited for this one. This is such a delicious, delicious topic. There's something very special about the center of your chest. If you think of the chakra system, the heart is the center. We have 3 energy centers, chakras below, and we have 3 above in the physical body. Now, there are many more chakras above, but within the body, we usually operate within these 7 main chakras. And this Anahata chakra, the heart center, is the middle one. So there's a reason why it is the heart that we're aligning to divinity. So welcome to this masterclass about aligning your heart to the divine within you, and the divine all around you. Ultimately, it's one and the same. And we're all here because somewhere along the way, we decided to separate from that divine. You decided to separate from the divine. It wasn't somebody else that made that decision for you. You made that choice. Let's get that established once and for all. Why? Because when you realize and you truly see that it is you that made the choice and the decision, it's easier to take responsibility for it. And that is the key. That is the key. That is the key to freeing yourself. Because if you don't take responsibility, you're waiting for somebody to come save you. I was waiting for a really, really, really long time. When you make the decision that you want to align yourself with something greater, you have everything to gain. Everything to gain. And when I say everything, I am referring to everything positive. Everything great. So you're here because you have a calling to live the greatest version of yourself. You have a calling to step in to your full potential. You have a calling to know who you are. You have a calling for greater happiness. So you're here because you have a calling to live the greatest version of yourself. You have a calling to step in to your full potential. You have a calling to know who you are. You have a calling for greater happiness. You have a calling for greater clarity and insight and connection and intuition and guidance, passion, love, joy, inner peace, balance, abundance, trust, safety. All this greatness is all right there. when we make the decision and choosing to align ourselves, align our heart with that divinity that is within and the divinity that is all around in every breath. Now there's the kicker. You have all been on the journey, a spiritual journey, for a long time. How do I know? You wouldn't be here if you hadn't. And I know you are doing really beautiful work. So why are you not living the life of your dreams? Because every single breath, I have practiced Kriya Yoga meditation for 24 years now. And in Kriya Yoga, the essence is to become aware of the breath. Check in with yourself. Out of 24 hours a day, or 60 minutes in an hour, or 15 breaths a minute, how many breaths are you truly conscious of? How many breaths? How many breaths are you aware that you're inhaling with love for something that's greater within you, something that's bigger, something that's collective consciousness, something that is expansive, and exhaling peace and greater joy? How many breaths? As a human being, we usually breathe about 15 times a minute. That's kind of like the average. If we look at longevity, let me ask you, would you like to live longer? If you're in a place in your life where things really suck and things are not going your way, and it seems like any decision you make just is not working out, and you have a hidden secret, very hidden ideation that life would be better if you just checked out now. To that, I want to say, there is no end to life. For those that decide to make that decision, that life is too hard this time around, and they want to check out, life will just get harder, okay? Your soul is never ending. And the journey that would come after that checkout would be much worse. So let's collectively make the decision right now to stay put, no matter how hard life is. And that you all showed up here today for this masterclass because there is something within you. There is a drive, there is a passion, there is a desire, there is a wish. There is a knowing that you are such an incredible being, that you have such ability and power to manifest and create the most amazing things. And no matter how long you've been on your journey, no matter how much you have practiced, no matter how many masters you've met, no matter how great you believe you are, there's always more. It's something that I really went through quite an existential crisis. I'm from Denmark, so English is my second language, so forgive me if I say some words that sound funny. Existential crisis. My spiritual ego was thriving in my Kriya Yoga community because I believed I was on the highway to enlightenment. I was on the fast track. I knew better. Oh my God. And then my guides, my masters, one day at a beautiful lunch in the ashram that I spent all my vacations at, all my free time I spent in the ashram, feeling so righteous, feeling so enlightened, feeling so free and liberated. And I was ending up right next to this psychic. And I remember looking at her and listening to her, and I really didn't like her energy. She was too bubbly. She was too happy. And I didn't want anything to do with her. But she was friends with one of my best friends. And I went, and as the great disciple as I was, I went and did all the dishes and thinking I was so and so and so and so, right? And my friend said, you should go talk to her. And I was like, I don't want to. She said, do it anyway. She may have something that could help you in some way. So I did. And I was so intrigued about what she told me. And I was hooked. So I ended up working with her. But I ended up working with her because I thought she would save my husband at that time. Not me. I was already saved. I was already free. So I hired her. And as it worked out, as it happened, unfolded, it was, of course, me. Because every single time we point a finger, we point 3 fingers in. So why am I sharing this? This has everything to do with truly aligning into our heart space, to become aware of what it is that we're actually doing on this spiritual journey. Whenever we point a finger, whenever we even open our mouth and make a statement about somebody, for the most part, there are techniques and practices that can definitely get us into alignment with the truth of what is. And for the most part, whenever we have an opinion or a belief system or something that we're pointing outward, it is a reflection of something within us. It is a reflection of something that's going on within our mind, within our ego, within our intelligence, within our heart, within the memory of ourselves. So how to become aware of all this that we are pointing outward, that really is the greatest teacher of all. I know gurus, masters, coaches, books, animals, elements, they're all put on pedestals to be our greatest teachers. And from my personal experience in my whole life, the greatest teacher has been my blames, my opinions, my guilt, my patterns. All the great teachers have pointed me in the direction of bringing awareness to what it is that's going on inside of me. And I invite you at this time right now to come truly home within your heart, honoring every part of yourself, all those things that you say that you are not. So please find a piece of paper right now and a pen. Very appropriately, I'm out of white paper. I don't know if you can see, but this is actually a piece of pink piece of paper. I only have pink paper in my home right now. So find a piece of paper and a pen. And think about all the people that you really do not particularly care for. All the people that you wouldn't say that you really love. You would even call them your enemies. You would definitely not call them your friends. What is it that they say or do or stand for that is so threatening or disgusting even, or appalling or off-putting, that you don't consider them your friends? What did they do? What did they do to you? What did they, what is something that you do not want to be? What are some attributes and characteristics of yourself, perhaps, that you already are aware of that you would like to change? Let's nail it down. Let's become aware of where you are right now, and let's be honest in it. Because when we're truly honest, we can more easily make our way home within our heart. And to align with that divinity, it takes deep honesty. Being so authentic and real about what has happened to us, our greatest fears, all the things that we hide away. So what are some things that you really do not want to acknowledge about yourself? Write down a few things. You don't have to share it. Just bring the awareness in for yourself. And while you're writing these things down, bring attention to your breath. And see if you can choose to love everything that you're writing down on that piece of paper. That every inhalation is an opportunity to love more. And every exhalation is an opportunity to feel greater balance, joy, and peace. Every breath. Every breath is like a birth. We're given so many chances in this body. About 15 breaths every minute. And if you practice yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong or meditation or other wonderful practices, you know that you can train yourself to deepen your breath so you can take less breaths in a minute. Turtles, for example, they only breathe 4 times a minute. 4 times. That means that they inhale for about 7-8 seconds and they exhale for about 7-8 seconds. That will lengthen your lifespan. Turtles live about 200 years or more on this planet. Elephants breathe about 10 breaths a minute. They also live long. So if we can become aware of that breathing and practice techniques to lengthen that breath, not only will you live longer, you will also enjoy greater health, greater peace, greater connection. And as all of that is unfolding, you will feel more home within yourself. You'll laugh easier. You'll feel better about yourself. And when you feel better about yourself, when you have a good time, the universe wants to bring you more of that. That is the real law of attraction. That when you truly step into the greatness that you are and feel really good about yourself and don't really think about all of the things that you don't want in life, and you really just celebrate life and have fun and laugh and celebrate, the universe gives you more of that. Because you are a magnet, and whatever it is you activate this magnet as, it will attract more of that. So aligning your heart to divinity, you have everything good, everything positive to gain. Now, read down through the things you wrote on the list. And we're going to practice a little technique now that will help you when you remember to watch your breath and you become aware of what was going on in your mind and you recognize, oh, I don't want more of that I just thought. I want to get rid of it. Oh no, now I'm focused on it. Now I can't stop focusing on it. You know what I'm saying? Do you recognize that? When you become aware of something you don't want, then you can't stop thinking about it. And then you're obsessing about it. Oh my God, I shouldn't be thinking about that because then I make more of it. Oh my God, now what? Yeah. So here's a technique. When you get stuck in that crazy game, that will help you to easily clear those thought forms and purify your mind in beautiful ways. So first of all, let's get really big in the light. So close your eyes. And if you're driving, don't close your eyes. Be safe. So if you are in a safe place, close your eyes. Sit up tall. Make yourself a little taller. And as you inhale now, take your energy 400 feet up above you. And as you exhale, take your energy deep into the earth, into the center of the earth. And get this sense that, wow, you're so tall and you're so low, so vast. And every breath, you're operating within this span of energy. And now bring your breath home into the heart, the center, centering yourself. There is balance and peace in that center. This is home. Closing your eyes. Let's do a little visualization of coming down into your heart space. So just think about a staircase. You can decorate it however you like. Colors, shapes. What is your staircase looking like? Maybe soft, you're bouncing off every step. Maybe it's a slide and you're just sliding right down. Whatever staircase you like. And it's going right down. It's taking your ego, your intelligence, your mind. Whoa. It's grounding down. So much fun and joy and happiness to find that heart space at the bottom of the staircase. And you find this beautiful door at the bottom of the stairs. And just notice what your door looks like. It may be ancient. It may be new. It may be both. It may be decorated with flowers or plants or colors or pictures or whatever your door is at. Just notice what kind of symbols or items that flow into your consciousness, because they are signs. They are signs of something important to you. So take a mental picture of your door and your staircase. And then later on today, you can bring your awareness back to what was that on your staircase and the door. Maybe animals, maybe colors, maybe rocks, trees, flowers, whatever it is. And then you look it up, the spiritual meaning of, Google it. Google has incredible messages for us. And you may not resonate exactly with what it is that's being said, but maybe one word will resonate with you. And if it's just one word that you take with you from our time today, that can be life-changing for you. It can put you on your path to truly have an insight about something special for yourself that can help you in every way that it is that you are desiring right now. So now, open the door. Maybe you open the door, maybe the door opens up itself, maybe it opens in towards you, maybe it opens out. Notice, what is your truth right now? And step through the door. Take a conscious choice that you step in through this door right now. Conscious choice. Every single pattern, every single negatives, every single shame, blame, or guilt, or whatever it is that's holding us back into what it is we don't want to be, from living that greatness and that alignment that we desire, is that we have done a lot of things without consciousness. Whether or not you believe in reincarnation, I don't care. My personal experience and my journey in my timeline shows that my soul has been on a long journey, and that is my truth. You are to discern and discover your truth. I'm sharing my truth and my insights and my language. You translate it into what resonates for you. That is most important, is that you find your truth, you know who you are, and you share that with the world, because that is your greatness. And the world really needs our greatness at all times. So you walk through that door and you make a conscious choice now, because so many times in your timeline, you have made unconscious choices, and that's why we're here today. All our unconscious choices are what we have to free ourselves from, because every single unconscious choice has a cause and effect. It has a memory. It has some unresolved stuff within it. Call it karma, call it samskara. Those are Sanskrit, yogic words, Indian words. But it is an unconscious choice that led to it, that there is this stuck something within your DNA, within your karmic records, within your Akashic records, within something within you, within the cellular intelligence. That's not what I meant to say. You gain cellular intelligence when you make conscious choices. The unconscious choices, they sit in your body as storylines and toxins and blockages, and they create pain, and they create disease, and they create unhappiness. And so this is all the dirt, all the junk, all the stuff that we're here to free ourselves from, so we can truly come into that purity of that divinity that we truly are. And in that journey, making these conscious choices, we have everything to gain. So you see a light now on this other side of the door. You make a conscious choice to step into this light. Close your eyes and see yourself stepping through the threshold of the door. And you merge into this light. Gold and white, rainbow colors, happy colors, loving colors. Just notice what colors come to your mind, because these colors are messages. Messages from the celestial realm. Messages from your spirit guides. Messages from the angels. whoever it is, whatever tribes you feel at home with. Connect there. Feel home there. And now as you merge into this light, give yourself permission to expand. Sometimes throwing your arms out to the side helps. I am this big. Have you seen kids? I'm this strong. Very physical, right? I'm this big. And you are much bigger than what your arms can reach out, but at least your arms kind of point to it. I'm big. You are bigger than this planet. Energetically, you are bigger than this planet. Get the sense of that. Get the sense of that truth. And you can look down upon your body. Wow, I'm so much more. It's really true. Become this light. And in your next breath, with deeper love you for that light that you are. And know that you will probably forget again. And after today, it's going to be easier to remember. After today's time together right here and right now, you're gonna make it so much easier to remember, to look for the signs. Any color, any word will remind you to come home into your heart and remember the light that you are. So shine your light so bright, with so much love. In every breath, take your light 400 feet up above you and beyond. Take the light deep down below you into the center of the earth, connecting there. And expand this light further outward in every breath. Every breath is an opportunity to remember who you truly are. Love that breath. So connecting to your light is the first step in this beautiful clearing exercise that I'm going to share with you now, that will help you at any time to find serenity, peace, clarity within your mind. Deep connection that happens the moment you clear your mind. The next step is to focus on what it is you want more of. So now take a new piece of paper and write down things you want more of in your life. Write down all the things you want more of within your attitudes, within your characteristics, your looks, your appearance, your world, your relationships, your wealth, your opportunities, your greatness, your freedom, your liberation, your enlightenment, your travels, your adventures, your passions, your pleasures. What do you want more of? I'm going to give you a couple minutes to write down what you want more of, and I'm going to play this very lovely, lovely song for you.
I am loved, I am worthy and abundant. I am holy, I am peaceful and awakened. I am whole. I am power and compassion. I am consciousness and action. I am freedom, I am vision. I am whole. I am I am power and compassion. I am consciousness and action. I am freedom. I am vision. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole. I am changing, ever growing. I am perfectly unfinished. I am whole.
In every breath, consciously choose to become more of all the great things you just wrote on your piece of paper. And while you were writing, I was tapping into an ancient Tibetan healing, remote long distance healing that the Tibetans used to do. And about a decade ago, it was revealed to me how they did this. It was lost long time ago. And why I was chosen to bring it back, I don't know. You may ask the same thing when you start channeling your unique gifts. And when you align your heart to divinity, when you start trusting yourself deeply and truly arriving in that love for yourself that vibrates at such a high level, and you access these higher states of consciousness, you will channel the unique gifts that you are sharing. It can be a combination of everything you do. And it can also be that you're bringing back lost practices. There was specific focus on your heart, both your physical heart and also your spiritual heart. So if you get a little tenderness in your heart region later today or in the next few days, don't worry, okay? It's just because it's kind of like, it's not really psychic surgery, but I don't know what else to call it, because there is a clearing. I saw a lot of darkness being cleared away from the collective consciousness that you're all tapped into. And so it may be a little easier to speak sweetly. It may be easier to feel deeper self-love for yourself. It may be easier to prioritize yourself. It may be easier to forgive yourself and forgive others. In the next few days, it may be easier to experience the synchronicities and feeling tuned in and noticing the signs that's showing up on your path. You may also experience a direct healing of your heart. So just receive that. Receive that. Now look down through all the great words that you put on your piece of paper of what you want more of. Now for you to live all of that greatness, it has everything to do with you advancing and enhancing and improving your ability to receive. So repeat after me right now. I am a great receiver. I am an excellent receiver. Try. I know if you have sacrificed yourself a lot and you've taken great pride in being a giver and you believe that that is how you liberate and enlighten yourself, is to give everything to everybody. this is a challenge to say that I am a receiver. I am a taker. No way, I'm a giver. Nevertheless, for you to live the life that you've just written out for yourself on that piece of paper, you have to receive something greatness in order to live that. So try it. If it's really, really hard, then just imagine you are an actor or an actress and you have been given that script. This is what you have to say. You're going to get paid a lot of greatness to say this. I'm an excellent receiver. Say it in some different voices. Like, what kind of actress or actor are you? I am an excellent receiver now. Oh, I know how to receive now. Shake your body. Shake all of that awkwardness off. Shake all that, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm worthy of receiving anything. Oh, I know how this must feel. I've been in those shoes so many times. Oh no, I am not worthy of receiving that. I'm not worthy of asking for that, especially when it comes to, what do you think? Money. How many of you wrote money, abundance, financial security, safety? How many of you wrote that down on a piece of paper? Probably all of you, right? How can you receive it if you don't want to ask for it? How can you receive it if you don't feel worthy of it? Why would it come to you? Why would any of the things you wrote down come to you if you have closed your heart down by the belief, with the belief, oh no, God forbid I should be taking. I'm a giver. I give selflessly. I'm sacrificing. I am the greatest mother. The mother has been said to sacrifice everything for her children, right? We have to erase those beliefs that it's not okay to receive. We have to erase that it's not okay to open our heart and feel worthy of being all that greatness that you've written down. So take a long, deep breath. Go ahead and shake it off one more time. All that old stuff. And the third step of this wonderful technique is to delete and uncreate and erase and dissolve all of that is in the way, the blockages, the stuckness, the pain, the opinions, all the beliefs. So let's put it all together, these 3 steps. First, you get really big in the light, and it can go really quick. When you practice getting really vast and big in the light, you just close your eyes, one breath, boom, 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 and you are big in your divine light. Then you have some light energy to play with. Now we can manifest and create greatness for yourself and greatness for everyone. Then we launch the desire of that which it is you want more of. What would it take? You're asking your light to shine on your path, on your journey, on your creative powers, your energy, to shine that light into. What would it take for me to experience? What would it take for me to have? What would it take for me to enjoy? What would it take for me to fill in the blank and read out the things on your paper? What would it take for me to Whatever it is, what do you want? What would it take for me to have $1 million? What would it take for me to have income from 10 different kinds of little jobs? What would it take for me to shine my light so bright that I heal instantly overnight? What would it take for me to know who I am? What would it take for me to truly step into my unique healing gifts and abilities? What would it take for me to experience thousandfold of everything great I've experienced already in my life? What would it take for me to experience all of that thousandfold in the rest of my life? What would it take? Fill in the blank. You're asking your light to shine into it so you can experience it, so you can receive it. Then you state all the negatives, all my negative beliefs, all the pains and all the limitations and all that which I've learned from my parents that's not serving me, whatever negatives it is. You point it out, state it out, and then say afterwards, I delete and uncreate all of that. I delete and uncreate. You can add and dissolve all of that. And let's make it very effective throughout your entire timeline, across all time, space, dimensions, and reality. Across all time, space, dimension, and reality. Across all time, space, dimensions, and reality. Get really big in the light. Breathe into the light. Expand. What would it take for me right now to come home into my alignment, deep within my heart and soul, knowing my truth, knowing my divinity, trusting myself so deeply, so I feel safe in this lifetime, in this world. All doubts and fears, I delete and uncreate all of that. Whatever it is that's in the way, I delete and uncreate it all. Whatever blockages are holding me back and preventing me, I delete and uncreate it all. What would it take right now for me to truly step into my greatness and living my full potential right now? Whatever is in the way of that, I delete and uncreate all of it across all time, space, dimensions, and reality. You practice this technique over and over and over and over again. I can assure you, your life is going to start improving because you are consciously choosing to shine your light into that which you want more of. And you're consciously freeing yourself from what it is you are aware of being in the way. It seems so simple. Oh, it's just the power of my voice. Well, your voice, let me tell you, your voice is everything. Right now, you can guide you into hell. You can guide yourself into hell if you keep reading that piece of paper that you wrote down all the things you don't want. If you keep reading those over and over and over and over and over again, you will create that hell for yourself. That's the power of your voice. If you take the other piece of paper and you keep reading over and over and over and over and over again, all those greatness, you will eventually create that. Now, when you align yourself with the light and you consciously ask the light to shine into all the greatness that you want, and you consciously clear away all that you don't want, oh, you can manifest it very clearly, very, very quickly is what I meant to say. Both clearly and quickly, safely. So, aligning your heart to the divinity that you are, to the divinity that is embedded within this entire universe, is your conscious choice. Your conscious choice in every breath. And you will forget. The moment you remember and realize that you forgot to be aligned in your heart, don't feel bad. We all forget. We're human. And instead, use that remembrance, that awareness to, I can connect to the light now. Ooh, I get to remember that I'm the light again. The moment you forget, and then you remember, oh, I get to remember I'm the light. I get to remember again. Like little kids, again, right? Kids love to do things over and over and over again. Again. It's like, really? Oh my God. But we have no business getting tired of them wanting to repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again, because we keep doing it every single day. Right? Let's be honest. Patterns are patterns, habits are habits, behaviors are behaviors, because we repeat them all the time. So why do we do that? Why is that the nature of the ego, to repeat things? It's the ego that loves to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. Why? Why do we do that? It is so we can have the joy of remembering. It is so we have the endless opportunities again and again and again. So it's nothing to feel bad about. It's nothing to beat yourself up on. Compassionately, oh, I remembered, I forgot. I'm back to the light. I'm the light. Expand. Come home. So thank you so much for joining in this sweet little encounter of coming into the heart. I would like you to confirm one thing. Let's practice a basic muscle testing so you can confirm things. Put your fingers together. Interlink your fingers here. And feel how strong your fingers are. Try to pull them apart. Now say a true statement. People call me, people call me Heidi. So this is a true statement. People call me Heidi. And my fingers are really strong now. So make a true statement, a truth statement. People call me, and then say the name that you usually being called. And feel it's strong. Now make it lie. And for me, people call me Christian. No, something weakened in my body. I'm weak. Is it true that people call me Christian? No, I can't keep them together. People call me Christian. No, they come apart. So I want you to confirm for yourself, of the things that we explored and practiced today, is it true that your heart opened? Is it true that your heart opened so you can feel a deeper love for yourself, a deeper resonance with who you are, seeing yourself in the greater light of your truth, and easier remembering your gifts? Feel, is it true or is it a lie? Make the determination for yourself. And I would love to hear back from you how you experienced practicing these things. This was just one little technique. There are so much more. So if you like to have more opportunities, please go to my website. I'm just going to put the website into the into the chat here. And then I would love to stay connected, because if you sign up for the monthly free gift, you will receive a free gift every month, and we will stay connected. And then you will know what cool opportunities are coming up that will help you to heal yourself, free yourself, cut cords of drains of the world, so you have more energy to play and have fun and do all the great things you want. And if you want to truly liberate yourself and know the truth of who you are, then explore the opportunities within my Soul Renewal Practitioner training, or contact me. You can set up a free call with me through this website, and I would love to explore how we could develop a customized program for you that would the most effectively, safely, the joyous find your way home, all the way home, so you truly get to know who you are. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's such a joy to play with all of you. Thank yourself. And if you can't remember, if you signed up on my website, just do it again. It's okay. So much love to all of you. So much love from my heart to your heart, from my soul to your soul. I bow to the living power of the divine within each one of you. Namaste. Bye for now.